Hello, good morning. This is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. So yesterday I did a video on how you can piece your fitted sheet, joining a piece of fabric to your fitted sheet. So the one we did yesterday, it was about the width of the fitted sheet. So we went across. Today we are going to do the length of our fitted sheet. And as I always say, that the length of the fabric is in your hands. You have control over that because you decide what you purchase. In this case, you can go somewhere or you can have a piece of fabric that you like very much, but it's not long enough for your fitted, your flat, and your pillowcases. Okay, so the length is short. So today I'll show you how to piece your fitted sheet. So what you want to do, you want to ensure that you get the pillowcases and the flat sheet from that fabric, and what is left, you're going to use that for your fitted sheet. Remember, the fitted sheet is on the bed and covered with the flat sheet, so it's not really seen all the times. So that is the piece that you really want to add to, in this case. So let me show you the steps to doing that. So by now you should know that the length of your fitted sheet starts from your head to your toe. Okay, so here's a diagram. So what I prefer to do is to join at the top here, okay? And just remember that the same method that is used to join it at the side of the width, it's the same method that we're using here, except that I've decided to use the double bed measurement instead of the king size, but the formula can be used on any size bed. Okay, so here we are. So we actually have the head here and the foot and the length. So this is the surface. So the length of the fitted sheet for the double bed is 75 inches long, and we're still working with a 10 inches mattress. So we have 10 inches here, and that gives you 85, and we have 10 inches to the top there, and that gives you 95. And you want to bring that up to 100 inches or 102 or even 108 if you want to. Okay, so we'll work with 100 inches. As I said before, I like my fitted sheet snug, not tight, but snug, not too loose either. So here are some examples of our fitted sheet. So what you can do is find a color that it doesn't have to be matchy and it doesn't have to be the same as the decorative fabric. So if you have more of the decorative fabric, you can add it to the top. If you don't, you can find a complementary fabric. This is not the exact blue as this, but it can be used. I remember as a child, I used to see beautiful fitted sheets, beautiful sheets and pillowcases with ribbons and lace, on them, and I don't really see them anymore. We just think that we have to buy, just enough for, so everything is matchy. It doesn't have to be like that. So I took one shade from the decorative fabric, which is blue. It's more of a contrast, but it can be used. And the next step, I will show you another color. So I'm using another color here. So here is yellow. So I've decided to use yellow. And another thing that you've noticed, what I'm doing here, I'm actually using 108 inches. I've added 3 more inches to it, to the measurement, and you can work within 105 to 108. And the reason for that, we'll be joining here. Okay, and that is just about a ½ inch, but I'm just giving you a little bit more to play with. So if you decide to use 108 inches, just remember that is actually 3 yards. Okay, but the real measurement was 100 inches. Okay, So what I did here, I am using here, that's the top piece, and remember I said I rather have the join at the top, okay, because we're going to have the pillows there. And so if you're concerned about you know, seeing too much of a different color on your fitted sheet, then it's best the pillow will actually be covering most of that area. But don't worry, just be creative, improvise, use what you have, and you'll be surprised to see how nicely it turns out. Also, when you join this, you join it to the wrong side, to the right side first, to right side here, and then you can add a ribbon, piece of ribbon right there. So I'll actually show you with a piece of ribbon. So as I was saying that, if you notice here where the corners are, so the mattress is 10 inches and I'll actually be cutting it 12 inches for the square. So the square is here and the square is in the bottom. If you cut right into here, that will be on the edge of the bed. Okay, and no problem with that, okay? Nobody puts their head or really sleep on the edge where the seam is going to be there, so no problem. But I decided that I would make this 23 inches and this piece 85 inches. Okay, so no problem. So that's how you will add or join to your decorative fabric, which was a little bit short. So when you have this also, can you imagine spreading your bed and then you have your flat sheet stopping here, okay, so you don't bring it up to the top, and then you have the pillow here, so you have a little bit of the yellow showing when your bed is being spread. So here we have it. I have placed my ribbon here and it actually covers the join. You can also add this ribbon to your pillowcase. So now you have an idea of what I'm talking about. And I think that is really beautiful. And remember, this is your fitted sheet, you know, so don't worry about using a different color as long as you choose a color from the decorative fabric, okay? So I would like to show you it now with white. So here we have it now. So we have chosen now the white to here to complement the white in the fabric. So be inspired, and as I said before, be creative, and just go ahead and make your sheet sets and be proud of yourself. Let them be a conversation piece. Let them be different from what anyone else has. And so thank you for watching again, and this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.